My Animal Adaptation Project by Addie. The moose. An animal with a unique special feature is the moose. A moose's special feature is its antlers. Male moose have very large bone antlers. Their antlers can grow up to be 6 feet wide. Another unique special feature about its antlers is that the male moose fight over females with their antlers. They charge at another moose with its antlers. The stronger moose gets the female. Lastly, a unique special feature is that its moose get riled up around people in cars. For instance, when it gets too close to the cars or people, it will charge at them with its antlers. I would not want to get too close to a moose with its big antlers. The flamingo.
What? Yes.
An animal that has adapted to the freshwater environment is the flamingo. The flamingo has long legs to walk into the deep parts of the freshwater ponds. They might need to walk into these parts to get their food. The flamingo also has a special beak to help get its food. The beak has little filters that help sift small creatures that it wants to eat out of the sand. Lastly, their webbed feet also help them find their food. They go in the pond and walk around until they feel the creature under their webbed feet. Flamingos have adapted to the fresh water very well. The monkey. An animal whose body has adapted to the food it eats or how it hunts is the monkey. Its tail helps it get food off the ground for the monkey. They might want to get a piece of food that is on the ground, and all they have to do is use its tail. Also, its special tail is used to grab small foods. For example, it would be used to grab a small fruits or nuts. The tail can balance the food on its tail very well. Lastly, the tail has to be very flexible, and it is. The tail being flexible is very important to the monkey because if it wasn't flexible, it wouldn't be able to grab its food. I wish I had a special tail like a monkey. The octopus. An animal that uses camouflage is the octopus. An octopus uses camouflage by changing its colors to blend in. They can pretty much blend into any color they want. They can also blend into cracks in the rocks in the ocean. They do this so they can hide from predators. Lastly, they use their camouflage by the texture of their body. The texture of their body feels like a rock, so when they blend in to look like a rock, they also feel like a rock. I think it would be really cool to be able to blend in like an octopus. Orca. An animal with a special adaptation related to the way it cares for its young is the orca. One way it has a special adaptation is that they carry the babies for up to 18 months before it is born. That is twice the time that a human baby takes. Another way of special adaptation is that the calf stays nursing with the mom for a year or more. They do this because the baby would not yet be ready to eat a real food. Lastly, a special adaptation is that the baby orca is shortly able to swim after born, but it stays close to the mom. It stays close to the mom because it is easier for the calf to swim when it is closer to the mom. It is very cool how the orca has adapted to taking care of its babies. The flamingo. My imaginary animal is the flamingo, and it lives in a tropical jungle environment. The flamingo has black and orange stripes on its body to help blend in with its surroundings. The stripes make an illusion to confuse the predators and hide to catch its prey. The flamingo also has a very long neck. This helps it be able to get food. The eyes on the flamingo are usually bright green or dark brown. It is usually these colors because it is part cat. The flamingo has very long legs too. The long legs help it walk into deep ponds. Lastly, the flamingo has a small but strong wings to help it fly. The wings only lift the flamingo a few feet off the ground because the flamingo is so heavy. The flamingo is an awesome animal with amazing features. The flamingo. The flamingo behaves differently than other animals in its habitat. To get its food, it hunts. It hunts the animal by hiding in its surroundings, and then it attacks its prey from the side and holds the animal at the neck until it dies. The flamingo eats frogs, porcupines, and hares. It also eats shrimp from the bottom of ponds. The flamingo is also very protective around its babies. If an enemy gets within 20 feet of its nest, it will growl at the animal and if it gets any closer, it will attack. The flamingo sleeps near the water and stands on one leg. The other leg is tucked in under its stomach. The flamingo acts very fast around its predators. As soon as it catches eye of the animal, it runs as fast as its webbed feet can carry it, and then once it gets the speed, it starts to fly to get away faster. The flamingo is truly an amazing animal. The flamingo diagram. The arrow on the left, the top arrow, is for fangs. The fangs help dig into the animal it wants to eat. The arrow under that is for its long neck. The long neck helps it get the food in the ponds. The arrow under that is for the tall legs. The tall legs help it walk into deep waters. The top arrow on the right is for the stripes. The stripes make an illusion so its prey and predators will get confused. The last arrow is for the wings. The wings help it fly to get away from things it doesn't want to be near. About the scientist. Addie Branca is 10 years old and lives in Medfield, Massachusetts. She enjoys playing soccer, lacrosse, skiing, golf, and tennis. In the summer, she goes to lots of camps, and this is when she plays golf and tennis. In the winter, she goes to Vermont every weekend to compete in ski races. In the spring, she plays lacrosse and soccer. In the fall, she plays soccer. Her favorite color is green, and she absolutely loves animals, especially dogs. Thank you for listening to Addie's presentation.